How's it going out there? Welcome back, GIP Fantasy Guru, Week 2 Couples League here. Alright, as you can see, fantasy football time. This is the guy you do not want to be. This is what you all are fighting not to be right now. Stop losing your games so you do not have to look like this loser. Alright, now on to the fun. Alright, first matchup, we got T-Dogs, Living on a Prayer. Way to change the logo, I like it a lot. Against Commish's Jamal About That Bass. Alright, moving forward here for the matchup. First up, we got the quarterbacks. Drew Brees against Blake Bortles. We switched it here, so I've got Drew Brees, he's got Blake Bortles. Obviously, Drew Brees killing it, no doubt. Then we got Ezekiel Elliott, Spencer Ware, Latavius Murray, running backs here. Running backs, Commish. Zeke's killing the Skins this week. 20 plus points guaranteed. Then we got receivers. Brandon Marshall already put up a big dub on me, almost. Got about 16 points. So Mike Evans, Randall Cobb, Philly. I might give him this one, but I'm taking the next one, definitely. Now on to the tight end. We got Martellus Bennett, T-Dog. All he's doing is blocking right now for them. You got no lineman, tight end for sure. Flex, Melvin Gordon. You saw him flexing first week, 2 touchdowns. Keep it going, Melvin. Now on to the defenses. My defense was terrible last week, so we'll give him that. Kickers, I don't care about kickers. Winner for this week, Commish. 2-0, T-Dog, 1-1. I give you props for the first week win. You were the lowest scoring team for the win, though. Not good. Moving on to the next matchup. We got Ian's cruising for a bruising. Still no logo, dude. Step your game up. Come on. And then we got Sean's perfectly inflated balls. Tom Brady and Gronk. Let's look at the matchup here. First up, quarterbacks. We got Cam versus Marcus Mariota. Surprise start here. Tom Brady's out for Sean. We're going Cam for sure. Next up, Adrian Peterson. Wow, he fell flat on his face first week there. Matt Forte already put up 30 points. That's tough. That's tough to make up that kind of ground. But, yeah, I'm going running backs here with the Sean. Next up, we got Edelman, PPR machine, Deshaun Jackson. I don't like Deshaun Jackson this week. He's going against the Cowboys, but I'm scared he's going to put up a big game against us. I got him on DraftKings. Then we got AJ and Jeremy Maclin. AJ Green dominated. Jeremy Maclin, not so much. I'm actually going to go receivers for Ian, cruising. Then we got Gronk. Don't think he's playing this week, Sean. So we're going to be looking at Jimmy Graham. Colby Fleener, comeback week this week. There's no way he puts up another dub. 0, I mean. Next on Flex, TJ Yeldon. He's getting the start. He is the one-man show right now. Chris Ivory still coming back from the hospital. Then we got the defenses. Pats, Jets. Jets, they didn't do that good that night. So I'm giving the Pats edge here. Kickers, I don't care about kickers. Blair Walsh missed some, but he made up some big kicks there. We're going to go with there anyways. So, we're looking here. Come on, Ian. Take him down. Take him down. 1-1 both next week there. Moving on to the next matchup, we got Cedar's Game Changers. Loser last week, low score last week, and he has a cute little werewolf in pads. Going against In Ben We Trust. I'm going to get that logo fixed next week for something with Ben. Way to get the team name changed and logo, Ricky. All right, now to the matchups. We got Stafford, Roethlisberger. I'm going to go Stafford here. Roethlisberger's slinging it still, but Stafford's putting up a little bit more points. On to the running backs. We got Lamar Miller, DeMarco Murray, Devontae Abdullah. Without a doubt, Lamar Miller is the workhorse. DeMarco Murray's workhorse. They're getting all the points. To the receivers, Dez. Please throw him the ball, Dak. Please throw him the ball. Force it to him. I don't care. He needs touchdowns. Against Allen Robinson is the man there. Kelvin Benjamin, I'm going on this side. Easy matchups there, no doubt. Tight ends, Gary Barnidge, Kelsey. I got to go Kelsey, but surprise week for Barnidge. Surprise week. He's coming back. Next up, flex. We got Golden Tate and Duke. I'm going Golden Tate for sure. Broncos defense against Indy. Not bad matchup. Vikings, Green Bay, both not the best matchups. We're going to call it tiebreaker there. Kickers, we're going to go right here because Washington actually might be kicking a lot of field goals. We might go there. So, winner for this week. This is a tough one. Both of them not trying to be 0-2. Ricky, you better really hope you trust Ben, but I'm going Cedar this time. One more time. Don't let me down, Cedar, or else I ain't picking you again. Now, on to the ladies division. We got Jackie, Beast from the East. You and your hubby need to get your logo games up, okay? Get something over there. Then, Team Laura, switch the name, thank goodness. We have the great Corn Julio. I don't like the picture because there's a Cowboys person getting stiff on there from your boy Julio. But thank you for changing it. All right, now to the matchup. We got Phillip Rivers, lost big man Keenan Allen. That's a tough loss for him, really tough. Against Eli Manning, I'm going Eli. Eli's putting up 3 touchdowns this week. Hopefully Phillip Rivers gets it together because I got him in some other leagues. Next we got Mark Ingram, Jeremy Hill, Eddie Lacy, Carlos Hyde. Oof, that's tough. They're both about to give. I'm going to have to toss up for both of them. Carlos Hyde had a big first week. Mark Ingram did not. He's having a bigger second week. Next, Antonio and Julio. Woo! Those number 1, 2 picks right there going at it, head to head. Both Julio's questionable. He's playing all day. Antonio Brown is the man. That's dead even there. Now on to the next one. I'm going Jordy Nelson here. Came back from the surgery, showed he can play all game, got the job done. He's getting another touchdown this week, a lot more yards. Moncrief will get his though. Tight ends, Greg Olsen is eating everything Cam Newton throws to him. He's scoring a touchdown. I'll give him about 80 yards at least. To the flex, we got Doug Baldwin. He's the man in Seattle. That's all Russell Wilson's going to be looking for. He's not running this week as much. I'm going Doug Baldwin. Marvin Jones, he's got some good stuff, but he's not putting up Doug Baldwin's numbers this week. Then we got the Bengals against the Texans D. I'm going Texans D here. They're taking on Kansas City. Kansas City is not that great, but they're getting better. Kicker, Hoshka. Now, for the winner here, it all depends really how much Eli puts up and who puts up the bigger points, Antonio or Julio. I'm going the great Corn Julio. All right, Laura, step it up there. Next, we got Girly Parton at the Hilton. High score last week. She put up big numbers against Hot Mamacita Hot Mama. There you go, Burner. Way to change the logo to something good. All right, now on to the matchup here. We got Andrew Luck, Aaron Rodgers. 2 top dogs at the position. So we're going to go toss up for that. Toss up. Next up, Todd Gurley. Flat on his face, tripped on his shoelaces, stunk it up week 1. You need a big game from him, Sophie. Big game. Against Thomas Rawls. I think Thomas Rawls has a really good game this week. They're going to feed him the ball a lot more. So I'm going to go Thomas Rawls there. Then Danny Woodhead against Frank Gore. Woodhead. He is PPR magic. Brandon Cooks, DeAndre Hopkins. I'm going Cooks here. That's a big upset there. D-Hop has more receivers there to get him the ball fed more. Sophie, who are you going to put in there? You got T.Y., Diggs, Snead even. You might go 2 New Orleans receivers at the same time. Woo, that's crazy. I'm going to have to go Amari Cooper because I don't know who you're putting in that other wide receiver. Then we got tight end, Delaney, Jordan Reed. That's going to be, both of them going to put up a big game this week. Both of them going to have a good game. D'Angelo Williams, LeGarrette Blount, D. Will, you saw what he did to y'all Skins last week. It was murder fest out there. He's going to have another big game the rest of them this week at practice. We got Cardinals, Seahawks defense. Seahawks defense taking on the Rams. You saw what happened to the Rams. 49ers put up big points against them. So, on to the kicker. Dallas kicker. He kicks points. He is awesome. Now, for the win here. Oh my goodness. We're going to go girly party here. Now, before we move on, did y'all see who is at the bottom of Sophie's lineup here? We got Mr. Beast Mode himself, Marshawn Lynch. Luckily, I was able to get some good footage of him. I caught up with him in the off season and stuff. These are some things that I got to see from him. Take it to. Oh my God. I even got advertisements on this. These are paid advertisements. Hopefully, it'll go away soon. We got to get the studio paid for somehow, so we got to get these things done.
The all-new Ridgeline from Honda. venture.
We probably gonna fight on what you got next for me, bro.
Bro,
Because if
fair
it's
grill.
like that, bro, I'm telling you right now. I mean, I know you got courage and all that, but I'm gonna have to see what your hands talking about. If he had me dangling off another cliff, then I'm gonna put paws on him.
Marshawn even had to use one of his dreads to start a fire.
Not one of his dreads.
Dreads to start a campfire.
Okay, this is cool. Look, here we go. You done it. We got it. That's a legitimate thing.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Beast Mode's dreads on
Right,
fire.
there have been rumors.
Oh
swirling.
man, I don't think he's coming back this week at all. All right. So now back to the matchups here. All right. There we go. Next matchup, we got Julie's team. Big game last week, but you went up against Sophie. My ball, Zach Ertz, against Imperial Dragon Emperor. Randy, that is not your team name. That is the former team name, and that is not your logo. Terrence, help your wife out. Get a team name for it. Get a logo. That's what's going to make the difference between winning and losing. Now, to the matchup. There we go. We got Russell Wilson, Carson Palmer. Ooh, both against not that great of defenses here. Russell Wilson's a little banged up. I don't think he's going to be getting the running yards we expect from him. So I'm going to actually go Carson Palmer here against Tampa Bay. They give up some points. Now the workhorse, C.J. Anderson, David Johnson. Man, oh man. That's a tough one. I'm going to say toss-up because C.J. Anderson is going to run all wild against the Colts. Then we got Theo Riddick against LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy had a pretty good game last night. So I'm going to go over there. Not the best game, but I don't think Theo Riddick does the same thing this week. Then we got Odell against Eric Decker. We know what Eric Decker did. He already put some points up on the board for her. But I think Odell is going to take it over this week against New Orleans. They have no secondary. He's going buck wild. Next up, we got Emmanuel Sanders and Mike Wallace. Going to Emmanuel Sanders. Julius Thomas Gates. Let's go Gates! Come on, I got him in another league. Then we have Tajay Sharp, Jordan Matthews. Uh-oh, Julie, this is a bad matchup this week for you because Jordan Matthews is the go-to man in Philly, and Randy is loving that. Then we got Raiders in Atlanta, Panthers, and San Fran. I'm going Panthers here again. Julie, I'll give you the kicker just because you had no checks on your side right now. Now, for the win, and the win for this week, we're going Randy here. Julie, you might start 0-2. But good pickup where Tyrell Williams when Keenan Allen went down. All right. That's it for this week. Make sure y'all vote your commish of the week. ESPN, do it. We win prizes. Stop faking. See y'all next week. Good luck for fantasy owners.